Hi, I'm Evan Sorkin. I'm here in East Boston to come out against the casino. I don't think the casino is going to do anything good for this neighborhood. In fact, all the evidence shows that it's not actually done good things for the communities. Casinos not done good things for the communities they've been a part of. So, yeah, I'm here to tell Mayor Menino, don't do it. Don't bring this casino here. Thanks.
I moved here almost 8 years ago because I just really love this neighborhood. I love the diversity of this neighborhood, and one of the things I wanted to highlight was just the children in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is full of life, and you see it in the playgrounds, you see it with kids playing on the street. 25% of the residents of East Boston are under the age of 20. That's a treasure for our neighborhood that a lot of neighborhoods in our city don't have. And we need to look out for them, because that's 25% that aren't going to be voting. They need us to look out for what's best for them.
My name is Madeline Stachinsky, and I've been living in East Boston and working in East Boston for 22 years. I have dedicated all of my time and my energy to a neighborhood that I absolutely love, and in particular to working with young people in this neighborhood. I have been working with kids starting in Maverick Square in that two-story building right there in 1991, and then in 96 we moved to Maverick Street, and now we're here on Sumner Street. I've spent time restoring buildings. I've spent time trying to create a very safe space for kids to grow up in. And it's an incredible, incredible neighborhood with an incredible history of political engagement. I really believe that we want to have a safe place for our kids to grow up, and that big business has not really ever been good for this neighborhood. This neighborhood has been built on the back of small business. Small business like Hong Kong Harbor, like Market Cafe right here that just moved in, Tony's Realty, etc. All these small businesses have worked really hard and dedicated lots and lots of time and energy to build their buildings up from the grassroots up. And we are basically looking at massive business that will really put terrible impact on the neighborhood on both sides. So I'm just really trying to tell people that what is safe for this neighborhood is to vote against this casino.
Hemos asistido a las reuniones que los empresarios de Suffolk Downs han hecho, y francamente no nos convence ese panorama tan maravilloso que ellos muestran. No creemos en sus inversiones en nuestra comunidad. No creemos en ese caudal de empleos que prometen. Tenemos clara una primera posición. El juego es tan adictivo como la droga y el alcohol. Es una invitación a que se gasten su dinero en el juego y no en la comida para sus hijos. Lo otro es que el casino traería un masivo desplazamiento tanto de comerciantes como de habitantes de East Boston.
Each of us represents a section of the community, from one side to the other, from all levels, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different religious groups, and the message has to be clear. The message to our elected officials is, we don't want a casino. The community, there hasn't been a real community engagement process. There has not. The point is that it has not been a transparent process. This is the first message to our elected officials. Okay? And the second message is, we are united. We will continue to unite. We will continue to organize. Doesn't matter what color, what religious background, as you can see, we will continue to unite. There is such a history in East Boston of uniting against when they want to impose something on us which we don't want. We will get together and we will talk and we will plan and organize.
Well, I actually have thought long and hard about it. I didn't come out immediately against the casino, but after sort of looking at all the arguments for and against, I have decided that it is not a good thing for the city or for the neighborhood. Two primary reasons. One, first and foremost, I really believe that gambling is a predatory industry. There's a saying, and that is the house always wins. So, this sort of idea as the casino as an economic boom people are going in there and losing money. By definition, that's how the business works. So I think the economic impacts that are being touted are very misleading. So I do, it's a predatory industry. That's one reason. The second reason I'm against it is really the impact that it's going to have on local businesses. I mean, I worry about places like, Echo and KO Pies and Kelly's, all the restaurants here at Maverick Square. If you can just go a mile up the street and get this kind of like glamorous, sexy experience, I think that's going to very negatively impact, these small, independently owned businesses that we love here. So that's really the second primary reason that I'm against the casino.
All of us who are here love living here and want to make sure that we are the best version of ourselves. We can do better than this. We can. East Boston is a great place.
The politicians can definitely rest in the laurels thinking that they got the power because they have the political offices. But as far as we're concerned in the Latino community, and as far as we're concerned with the residential parts, we own the streets. The streets belong to us.
Yeah.
And nothing's going to happen in this neighborhood without the support of the streets. So let's take the streets, let's change the power dynamics, let's unite as a neighborhood, as one East Boston, and let's get this casino thing defeated once and for all. Thank you.
I've been involved in stuff like this my whole life. My last dying breath, we're going to succeed in this. We all have the same concerns. Talking about concerns. And mitigation is not an issue. Money could not deter what we're going to endure if this casino goes in this community. But people like you with the internet and feet on the ground will do it.